Before starting the video, I must state that some of the information given is either speculation or from games developed outside of Valve. Some of this information can be considered canon for now, as there is nothing opposing it, but Valve can choose to change that at any time. Thanks. All throughout the events of Half-Life you see this man, an enigmatic character that stands around and watches Gordon as he attempts to fight his way through the facility and save the world. Every time you encounter the G-Man, he is always in an out-of-reach area just watching, until the very end. The G-Man appears before you, strips you of your weapons as they are government property, and shows you around Zen. He explains that he has been watching you carefully and that Zen is now the property of his employers. Eventually you end up in a tram from Black Mesa speeding through space. The G-Man explains that he has recommended Gordon to his employers and offers him a job. Canon states that Gordon took the job and the game ends.
Wisely done, Mr. Freeman. I will see you up ahead.
So G-Man is a very strange person. In the first Half-Life game, when the military arrive, they begin to open fire and kill the scientists. They seem to take no notice of the G-Man, so either he isn't there to them or he's one of them. In the scene where he states that Zen belongs to his employers now, some military ships can be seen, likely showing that they helped in the capture of that world. The next game I want to talk about is Opposing Force. This game was developed by Gearbox, so for now we can't believe everything here to be canon, as I don't think Valve have made any comments on it. But it is a pretty interesting game for anyone that's a fan of the G-Man and what the hell he may be up to. So Opposing Force puts you in the Black Mesa incident as the character Adrian Shephard, who part of the military sent in to kill the scientists and likely capture Zen. The game starts off at a boot camp, likely a few days before the Black Mesa incident. You're told that you will bump to the top of the advanced training list. G-Man can be seen through a window monitoring you, and it is assumed that he is the reason for this, and he likely knows that the Black Mesa incident will be happening very soon. In this game's canon, the G-Man was first interested in Adrian Shephard before he ever met Gordon Freeman. Throughout the game, the G-Man plays a more direct role. He saves you, stops you from escaping the facility with your Marine friends, and rearms a nuclear bomb that you deactivated moments before. At the end of the game, you meet the G-Man again while on a plane. The G-Man explains that despite what his employers want, Shephard will be able to live, but he will be detained. The G-Man explains that he has been impressed by Shephard as he reminds him of himself. The plane flies off as the Black Mesa facility is nuked. The world suddenly changes and you find yourself in Zen. Then again everything changes and you're in space. The G-Man goes to the cockpit of the plane where a portal waits for him and leaves before the game ends. The G-Man does appear in the other two Half-Life expansions called Blue Shift and Decay, but he has no real interest in the characters within them. They merely see him as he follows Adrian and Gordon around Black Mesa. The G-Man becomes a more major character in Gordon's life with the sequels, but Adrian sadly never returned to the franchise, although there are two interesting Half-Life 2 mods created by fans that continued his story. I'll have the links to the mods below and come back next Monday for episode 5. Thanks for watching.
Rise and shine, Mr. Freeman. Rise and shine. Not that I wish to imply you have been sleeping on the job. No one is more deserving of a rest, and all the effort in the world would have gone to waste until... well, let's just say your hour has come again. The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. So wake up, Mr. Freeman. Wake up and smell the ashes.